Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. These are all our speakers in. Cinder Dian, Ma'am, Dr. Anjum Nazir, Qureshi, Ma'am Hana G. Dabab, Madam Kalyani Patangi. Is everyone here?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, hi, good morning. Dr. Anjum is here. Maybe you can put the reaction thumbs up or something so I can see or anything.
Okay.
Dr. Anjum is here. Dr. Ma'am Cinder is here. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Hana is here. And Ma'am Kalyani. Ma'am Kalyani and Ma'am Hana. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So without any delay, we will start our conference now. So good day and welcome to all our honorable guests, speakers, and participants. It is great pleasure to welcome you here again today for another eventful day on SDG 6. SDG 6 is Sustainable Development Goal on Clean Water and Sanitation for All. It is one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals established by United Nations General Assembly in 2015. A mission statement of this SDG is ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all. Basic sanitation is defined as having access to facilities for safe disposal of human waste, that is feces and urine, as well as having the ability to maintain hygienic conditions throughout services such as garbage collection, industrial hazardous waste management, and wastewater treatment and disposal. There's 4 types of sanitation, which includes excreta management system, solid waste management system, water waste management system, and drainage system. SDG 6 has 8 targets and 11 indicators. There are 8 targets under SDG 6, which is first, seek to achieve access for all to safe drinking water. Number 2, sanitation and hygiene by 2030, achieve access to adequate and equitable sanitation and hygiene for all and open defecation, paying special attention to the needs of women and girls and those in vulnerable situations. Number 3, 6.3, by 2030, improve water quality by reducing pollution, eliminating dumping, and minimizing release of hazardous chemicals and materials, having the proportion of untreated wastewater and sustainability increasing, recycling, and safe reuse globally. 6.4 would be by 2030, sustainably increase water use efficiency across all sectors and ensure sustainable withdrawals and supply of fresh water to address water scarcity and sustainably reduce the number of people suffering from water scarcity. 6.5, that's number 5, implement integrated water resource management. United Nations definition is by 2030, implement integrated water resources management at all levels, including transboundary cooperation as appropriate. Number 6 would be protect and restore related ecosystem. United Nations definition would be by 2030, 2020, protect and restore water-related ecosystem, including mountains, forests, wetlands, rivers, aquifers, and lakes. Number 7, ensure access to water and sanitation for all, access to safe water, sanitation, and hygiene in the most basic human need for health and well-being. Billions of people will lack access to the basic services in 2030 unless progress quadruples. Number 8, the last one, support local engagement in water and sanitation. Why SDG is important? It's the most important because Sustainable Development Goal 6 goes beyond drinking water, sanitation, and hygiene to also address the quality and sustainability of water resources, which are critical to the survival of people on this planet. Thank you. Now I welcome Ma'am Cinder Diane L. Tableau from there might be start first. Sorry, we can start with Cinder Diane.
Yes. Cinder, we warm welcome you on behalf of Team Witty Gossip Association and on team of Expression Learning Resource Private Limited. Cinder is associate professor in the very renowned University of the Philippines. So Cinder, the virtual stage is all yours. Today, the Cinder will present with two of her students. So thank you, Cinder, for joining us from the land of Philippines. Please go ahead, dear. The virtual stage is all yours, dear.
Thank you, Dr. Priya. Can I
yes.
present my screen now, Doc?
Yes, Cinder, just wait a minute. I'm giving the rights. Okay. I would like to request technical team, please make co-host.
Yes, ma'am. She's close now.
Yes. And please make me also co-host. Yes, dear. You are a co-host now. So now you can share the screen, dear.
Yes, ma'am. You're co-host now.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And one more speaker we have with us, Dr. Anjum Qureshi. So please make her co-host also. Actually, in the chat box, in the chat box, I have mentioned the name.
Yes, ma'am. She's co-host now.
Yes. Please refer the chat box. Chat box. Actually, there is one more person. So please make him co-host. Yes. So thank you very much, dear. Thank you, dear, for joining us. Now, please go ahead with your presentation, dear.
Okay, Doc. I'm still preparing my screen. This is the difficulty of online presentation. Wait.
Yes, yeah. So, dear, is there any problem to share the screen?
Wait, Doc.
Yes, please. Please go ahead, dear.
Is it visible now, Doc?
Not now, dear.
Not yet. Okay.
Yes. Please let me help you. Dear, first open your, yes, dear. Your screen is now, yes, dear, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Actually, when the network bandwidth is low, so we have to problem the share screen. So, dear, now you can proceed. We can see your slides, dear. Yes, that's very good, dear. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Dear,
Is it
please.
visible?
Yes, dear, it is visible. And actually, please don't make a slideshow. Actually, there is some network issue with the sender. Yes, sender, actually, your network bandwidth is very low. Yes. Yes, Cinder, please switch on your, dear Cinder, please switch on your mic.
Okay.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Yes. Yes. Please go ahead, dear.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Am I audible, Doc?
Yes, dear. You are audible, perfectly audible. Yes, please go ahead, dear.
Okay, I am tasked to present on sustainable goals development 6 about clean and water sanitation. So I am a faculty researcher of JRM Polog. I would like to share our recent research results because we are also having an extension program in our university that the main objective is to help inform the community on clean water, water quality monitoring, and the safe water to drink within the community. So I would like to, before I'll start with my presentation, I'll just give a short feedback on Sustainable Goal Development 6, which focuses on clean water sanitation, which has a target on ensuring availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all. So there is a big challenge. We are having unsafe water, inadequate sanitation, and insufficient hygiene that kills 3.5 million people every year. That's sad to note, right? And there is a bigger solution given by our government, especially on how to stop dumping chemicals and waste into the environment. And also we have to invest in sanitation and to raise awareness on best hygiene practices. So it is one of our community extension project in our university, informing and giving awareness to communities on how safe the water they are drinking in their nearby falls or any watershed present in their community. Now, water quality monitoring. So we are going to know, no, this is very important, especially in our community residents, because there is the presence of certain contaminants in our water that may lead to health issues, including different gastrointestinal illness, reproductive problems, and of course, neurological disorders. And monitoring, of course, provides the objective evidence necessary to make sound decisions on managing water quality today and in the future. So it will give us also alert to current, ongoing, and emerging problems to determine compliance with drinking water standards and, of course, to protect our beneficial uses of water. Now, we had conducted our recent research in our university. It was a funded research. We are very eager to know the water quality of this certain area in our community, because this is one of the tourist destinations in our place here in the Philippines, especially in Dipolog City. And one of the reasons that we are having this research, because this water is considered miraculous in the community. And since there was no related studies yet or any conducted research, because this is a preliminary study. So as what you can see in the screen, this is the waterfalls located in Sungkilaw Waterfalls in Dipolog City. The second picture is the area that we had conducted. We tested. We have the water quality parameters. We conducted a water testing analysis, different testing analysis, and then the main question here in the third picture is what makes this water salty, where in fact it's in the middle of a river. It is a fresh water, and that's the one of the objectives of the study. That's why we conducted what makes this water miraculous and what makes this water salty. So as to the results, the water from the salty spring that we analyze is slightly acidic in pH, and there is an average temperature, and it has also an average electrical conductivity. So meaning it is a good water conductor. And then the PNSDW maximum permissible limit for nitrates, nitrite, sulfate, and of course the alkalinity was met. The spring water is rich in different minerals and elements, specifically the presence of iron. There was also sodium, zinc, fluoride, sulfates, lead, mercury. We have hydrogen sulfide, barium, and calcium carbonate. But there was a problem encountered during the analysis, because there was a presence of different coliforms detected during the bacteriological analysis of water in the sampling station. And the presence of these coliforms suggests that the water needs to be treated. So more water study is essential to substantiate the data and the idea that this salty spring water includes an enhanced concentration of hydrogen gas, and it is also a good supply for bath spa projects. So these results was already forwarded to the DNR, Department of Environment and Natural Resources in our community. This was also forwarded to the LGU, or the local government unit in our community. They were already taking actions as to the water quality monitoring of the spring, because this was almost visited yearly because of the alleged miraculous salty water in the community, especially during Holy Week. Now, it is timely that we here in the Philippines, we are now celebrating the Holy Week in our country. And as I communicated with the barangay captain of this certain community, there are still many people still drinking this salty water in our community, despite knowing the results that there were presence of bacteria and coliforms in the area. Because according to the folks there in the community, they still believe that that the water quality of that certain area was highly mineralized, and they still believe that this can heal diseases or different illnesses. So that's all that I can share in as one of the results of our extension program in this community. And as of this time, the tourism officer and the Department of Tourism in our country, in our city, Dipolog City particularly, are now working on how to rehabilitate and to treat this certain area to really help the community who are using and drinking this water as their source of drinking and also for bathing and etc. for their daily activities and use. So I will end my sharing with this quote that you will never solve poverty without solving water and sanitation. Thank you for your time and God bless everyone.
Dear Estara, would you like to comment on this presentation?
All right, Dr. Supriya, thank you. Ma'am Cinder has done a wonderful presentation in spite of some technical issues at the beginning. Congratulations to you and everyone for following this wonderful presentation, very insightful and inspiring. Really, SDG 6 on clean water and sanitation is so crucial for us. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Dear Siddhar, please do this. Yeah, some upside. Yes, yes. That's very good, dear. That's very good. As I said that the joining hands, that means we believe that together we can achieve more. Together we can achieve the more sustainable and the empowered world. So thank you, dear. Thank you very much for joining us from bottom of my heart. I would like to thank dear Cinder on behalf of Team Witty Gossip Association and the Expression Learning Resource Private Limited. So thank you, dear. Thank you very much for joining us. Dear, your students are also ready?
Yes, Doc. Yes, Doc. They are here.
Okay. Yeah, okay, dear. Okay. So please, I am requesting the students of the Cinder ma'am, please switch on your camera. Yes. Hello, dear. How are you, Apple?
Hello, good day, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes. Yes, yes. Both of you are audible. Yes, both of you are audible.
The recording has stopped.
Yes, both of you are
This
audible.
meeting is being recorded.
Yes. So now I would like to request first, dear Apple.
Yes,
Yeah.
Doc.
Yes. Yes, dear. Now please proceed with your presentation, dear.
Okay, so once again, good morning, everyone. So my name is Apple, and it is my great honor to speak to you today about an issue that affects every person, that is clean water and sanitation. So as we all know, access to clean water is essential for human survival. However, over 2.2 billion people worldwide lack access to safe drinking water, and 4.2 billion people lack access to safely managed sanitation services. The consequences of this lack of access are dire. Without clean water and sanitation, people are at risk of contracting water
The recording
diseases such
has
as
stopped.
cholera, typhoid, and dysentery. These diseases can be fatal, particularly for young children and those with weakened immune. Lack of access to sanitation facilities also contributes to the spread of diseases such as diarrhea, which kills over 400,000 children under the age of 5 each year. Furthermore, the lack of clean water and sanitation also has economic implications. It can reduce productivity due to time lost to illness and can limit opportunities for education and economic growth. In developing countries, women and girls are disproportionately affected by the lack of access to clean water and sanitation, as they often have to travel long distances to fetch water and are at risk of harassment or assault on the way. But it is not all doom and gloom. The good news is that solutions always do exist. Improving access to clean water and sanitation can have a huge impact on health and well being, particularly for the most vulnerable populations. This can be achieved through a combination of infrastructure development, behavior change campaigns, and improved governance. We all have our role to play in ensuring that everyone has access to clean water and sanitation. As individuals, we can conserve water, ensure that our waste is properly disposed of, and support organizations working to improve access to clean water and sanitation. Governments and institutions should also prioritize investments in water and sanitation infrastructure, promote good governance, and work to improve the overall health and well-being of our communities. In conclusion, access to clean water and sanitation is a fundamental human right, and it is our responsibility to ensure that everyone has access to these basic necessities. The dangers of the lack of access to clean water and sanitation are clear, which is why we are fortunate enough that the solutions are attainable and within reach, if only people were to realize its importance. Thus, let us work together to ensure that every person on this planet has access to clean water and sanitation, and let us do so with a sense of urgency and practice. So before I'm going to end my speech today, I will leave this last message to one and all. Water is the best natural remedy. You can't do anything without water, so save it. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Doc, and have
Very good, dear. Very good. Dear Apple, would you like to join your hands like this? Just hold on. Just hold on, dear. I am capturing you. Yes. That's very good, dear. That's very good. So, dear, first of all, thank you very much for joining us from the land of Philippines. Dear, your speech was too good. Your accent was very good. Your English is quite very. We can say that it's a very peaceful listening to you. So, thank you, dear, for joining us. Yes. Uh, yes. So, yes, thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Now, moving ahead, I would like to request with the another guest speaker, the student of dear Sindar, Dabat Hanaji. Yes, Dabat,
Good
yes,
day, everyone. Good day.
yes,
Am I audible?
yes,
No?
yes, dear. You are audible, dear.
Okay. So now I am going to continue or add more information about Sustainable Development Goal number 6, which is clean water and sanitation. But before that, I am going to introduce first myself. I am Hannah G. Dabad, and I am a student of Ma'am Cinder Dayan El Tabiolo under research subject. Okay, so what information do we need to know more about this goal, the clean water and sanitation under SDG number 6? Okay, so as we are all aware of, the main objective for SDG 6 is especially concerned with making sure that everyone has access to clean water and sanitation. It is a fact that one of the most fundamental requirements for good health and well-being is to have access to adequate water, sanitation, as well as hygiene. So in the statistics and data provided by the United Nations, it was estimated that there are around 785 million people without access to basic drinking water, and that around 2.2 billion people worldwide don't have access to safely regulated drinking water. It is a fact that there is a half of the world's population already faces acute water scarcity at least once a year due to the demand for waters outpacing population growth. Okay, so what is the importance of having clean water and sanitation, by the way? Okay, water is crucial for ecosystems, education, food security, peace, and human rights, as well as for health itself. So nevertheless, countries face escalating issues connected to water scarcity, water pollution, deteriorated water-associated ecosystems, and collaboration over transboundary water basins. So when it comes to sanitation as well, people sometimes lack of the ability to simply do proper hand washing, which is one of the most fundamental and straightforward ways to prevent infections. Thus, clean water for sanitation is very important for us. In addition to that, access to water, sanitation, as well as hygiene services at healthcare facilities is not always guaranteed, leading some people to downplay their significance. Okay, the water shortages, poor water quality, and inadequate sanitation all have negative influence on the health of ecosystems, society, and economies, as well as the attainment of other SDGs. Basically, it will also affect the other SDGs. Advances in innovative, integrative, and and transdisciplinary science have made the most significant contribution to the sound and sustainable management of freshwater resources and ecosystems. Furthermore, there is a need to address any concerns in every household and communities, as well as an enhanced mechanisms for creating demand and changing behavior. Fix some issues we face as a result of continued urbanization, population expansion, and climate change. So above all, we can better manage our food and energy production and contribute to decent labor and economic growth by managing our water sustainability. So how we will do that? So we can protect our own water ecosystems and biodiversity while combating climate change as well. Okay, so before I wrap up, I will leave this lesson for all of us that we should always remember that improved and clean water supply and sanitation provide individuals increased comfort, safety, dignity, status, convenience, as well as larger environmental benefits. Raising our knowledge of these roles and putting them into action will result in situation or outcomes and greater sustainability and integrity for both human as well as the ecological system.
Yes, dear. So thank you very much for joining us, dear. Thank you. Dear, please, yes. Uh, dear, you have to, yeah, dear, your screen is just moved. You have to fix it first. Yes, now that's better. Yes. Dear, would you like to join your hands? Just hold on, dear. I am capturing you. Just hold on. Just little bit up. Yes, yes. Perfectly. Yes, perfectly. All right. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much for joining us from the
Thank you so
land of
much.
Philippines, dear. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to mention that these students are from the, just hold on. Yes. These are the students from the George Rizal Memorial State University, the very renowned university in the Philippines. And our beloved mentor, my beloved friend, actually from the this George Rizal Memorial State University. She is working as an associate professor here. So, dear Cinder, would you like to say something about your university?
Thank you so much, Dr. Priya. Thank you for this opportunity, for giving us this wonderful day to share on the things that we can share in this very prestigious event that you are conducting every year. We, Hannah and Apple, are very grateful to be part of this Sustainable Development Goals Summit 2023. So we are very happy and we are very proud from the Philippines, Jose Rizal Memorial State University, the Polog campus, to be part of this very active endeavor that you are dealing every year. Thank you so much, Dr. Priya.
Thank you very much. Dear Cinder, now I would like to request you and both of your students that please wait us And please be with us for the 10:30 a.m. because we are directly live streaming from the most renowned university of the Central India. The name of this university is Medicapes University. Okay. So,
Okay, Doc.
yeah, so please be with us. So, thank you very much, dear. Now, is it time with the great, is to introduce the great speaker, Dr. Anjum Qureshi. Yes, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, on behalf of Team Witty Gossip Association and on behalf of Team Expression Learning Resource Private Limited, ma'am, we welcome you. We give you a warm welcome. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us. Ma'am, now the whole virtual stage is your, ma'am. Ma'am, please share your experiences. Please introduce what are you associate, what are the associate fields do you have, ma'am? Please go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am, for this wonderful opportunity to share my experiences and share my views on today's topic, that is Sustainable Development Goal number 6. I will just share my screen. So,
Your first slide is awesome, ma'am. Awesome, your first slide.
this is actually the backdrop. I liked it so much that I kept it as the first slide.
Sure,
So,
ma'am. Sure. Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
thank you, ma'am. So I'm Dr. Anjum Qureshi, and I'm working as assistant professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering in Rajiv Gandhi College of Engineering, Research and Technology, Chandrapur, it is in Maharashtra, India. And besides this, I am also a freelance trainer and a motivational speaker. And I just like speaking on various topics. Well, being from an engineering background, it is always great to speak on technical topics. But when it comes to some other areas, especially this SDGs, it is very close to my heart. And even before that, I have given a number of presentations on this. So this is our topic, clean water and sanitation. Well, this is one of the main objectives of the SDG 06, which says that we have to ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation to all. It says that, like for all the goals that we have a target of 2030, and which says that everyone should be having access to clean water, everyone living in this world. So let's see if it is possible. Now here, like we always talk about, there's a lot of water scarcity. But can you see these two pictures? These are actually of floods from some area that I took. And you know what is a flood? Flood is nothing but it is an overflow of water that is submerging the land. So you can see there is so much of water that was coming when there is rainfall. So it covers everything, and you can see the pictures. Even if you have seen the floods near to the places that you live, everywhere, you know, the houses, buildings, cars, everything gets submerged. And yes, of course, it is caused due to excessive rainfall. Now, this is something which I want to stress upon. It is due to excessive rainfall. Excessive rainfall means we are getting excess of water on this earth. Then what is happening with this water? Then we are getting so much of excess rainfall on this earth that the areas around us are getting submerged. Then why are we facing the water scarcity over here? Because if we want that everyone on this earth should have access to safe and clean drinking water, means we need to solve the water scarcity problems. Because for India, it is said by 2030, the demand for water will reach twice the available supply in India. But still, around the globe, nearly 1.1 billion people lack access to water, and the total of 2.7 billion people find water scarce for at least 1 month of the year. So we are getting so much of water, but we are not using it properly. And that is the reason somewhere we are facing this water scarcity. Yes. clean water is becoming a concern around the globe. Now, what are some of the reasons? First, obviously, poor management. Though we are receiving so much of water, we are not using it properly. The misuse and wastage of water is the biggest concern because when we are having water around us in our home, many of the times we waste water. I will be discussing more about the wastage of water in that next slide. Then over extraction of groundwater. This is going on widely, is even in India, especially the area where I live. There is a lot of people are dependent on the tube wells and bore wells for getting the water. So everywhere, lot of groundwater is getting extracted. Then, of course, the contamination due to the release of industrial waste and harmful chemicals. This is what we are actually seeing. I am actually seeing, and because the place that I live, it is surrounded by industries and the water bodies in our area. They are affected by the harmful chemicals, and we know that the water bodies are affected by harmful chemicals. So we don't have water, clean water to drink, right? So that here we have the problem. We know the problem. So what is the need of the hour? Is it is very easy to talk, but now the time is we have to come together. We have to join our hands together and work unitedly to develop solutions for this. It is high time that we are speaking over the problem. It is the time to work over this. And like when my earlier speakers were speaking on this, they presented a very nice research, like Singerman, who was telling about so nice research over what they are working to have clean water around them. Yes, the first one, if we start, we need awareness. Yeah, this is actually a project in which has been started by the government of India under the National Water Mission. Catch the rain where it falls, when it falls. This is actually this project has entered the third phase. We have already started with the phase 3 of this. And this what we have been doing is we are raising awareness among the youth regarding different methods of water conservation, and we are mainly working in the rural areas of our district. And thus, the youth are given information about the different kinds of water conservation techniques. Because now, what is important is we have to save water and we have to conserve water. So under this, there are a lot of seminars, webinars, workshops that are being conducted around the year. And again, in the third phase, we'll be starting with it. Yes, the first concern which I say is save water. Because when we have water at home, there are very small things that small precautions we can say that we do take care of. Like for example, there are leaking taps. Many households, either in the house or in the public places, there are so many leaking taps which the people don't care about of repairing them. And you can see just a single leaking tap, and around the day, so many buckets of water is being wasted. Similarly, when we are using water, either for bathing and for any other household chores that we want to do, we have to just use it wisely. So that is the first thing where we need to do. The first one is save water. And the save water, it is not difficult, my dear friends. Just small things, just small precautions that we need to take. We need to remember that though I may be having so much of water at my house, I just open a tap and I have endless water supply at my home. But there are many around us, those who are not able to have access to this water. The second is water conservation. Now there is a many difference in the saving and conservation. Saving is by taking some small steps, we can take a hold of the misuse of water that we are doing. And these are some of the water conservation methods about which we are trying to make awareness in our district. The first one is the soak pit, and this the wastewater is actually allowed. It has been created, and especially we have constructed some soak pits in the rural areas where the water from the tube wells or it is constructed near the wells or somewhere near the houses, so that the wastewater then actually goes into the ground. So it actually helps in replenishing the groundwater level. The second term is the rainwater harvesting, as I already discussed in the earlier slides about the flood. We are receiving so much of rainwater, we are receiving so much of natural water. So rainwater harvesting is a technique by which we can actually collect that rainwater, we can make judicial use of that rainwater, and we can be using in the future. Small dams. In these, there are lakes, there are some water bodies and all. So what we have done is we are here we call it as check dams. So these are some temporary dams that are being created by the youth, and these are voluntary. Most of the small dams are being created as a result of the voluntary work by the youth. In Hindi, here we call it as Shramdan. So with the help of the Shramdan by the youth, small dams are created, and it also helps in collecting water. Yes, the efficient irrigation technology. Now, being from an engineering background, this is one of the projects which industries are working with me, because we know that most of the times in the farmers, what they do is they just start the tubers and they leave it. They leave it for hours. And we know that every crop, every soil has a limit for absorbing water. Every crop has its own water limit. So here what we have been doing is we are actually using Internet of Things, which is a technology to detect the water level. We can on and off the pump from anywhere in this world. So what will happen with this is that the water level of the soil will be maintained, and the water will not be wasted, because in this project, once the soil reaches a moisture content that we have said, we will get an alarm and we can immediately switch off the pump. And yes, sensor-based taps and water-saving showers. These are also great techniques to have this water conservation, because sensor-based tap we all must have used in places like airports, because only when you place your hand under the tap, there will be water will be coming out of the tap, and otherwise it will be not. Otherwise, the normal tap we use once we on, a lot of water is being invested. So these are some of the techniques that we can be, having for water, using for water conservation. And yes, one of them is the insulated pipes. Now, insulated pipes, because we see that the pipes that we are using, especially when we are using hot water systems, and then what happens is, you must have seen, we are sometimes we have to wait for a long time to get hot water. So if we have this insulated pipe, this waiting time, because once we on the geyser, a lot of water is getting wasted. We have to wait, because for some time only cold water will be coming, and after gradually after some time some hot water will start coming in. So if we have insulated pipe, this wastage of water can also be avoided. So my message here is, life without water is impossible. Save it, conserve it, think, and don't waste it. So this is how actually, if we follow those principles, we can surely be achieving our goal of giving clean and safe water to everyone. Because if we don't have water, or if we face this water scarcity that we are facing now, if we don't work over it, if we don't try to develop solutions over it, we won't be having water to drink. And how can we ensure to have safe water for everyone? So the time is, think over it. Save water, conserve water, stop wasting it, and try to build up few more solutions for it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Dr. Anjum Qureshi, thank you very much. Your presentation is really insightful, ma'am. And the way you delivered the presentation is really awesome. Means, actually, I am just spellbound, ma'am, to comment on your presentation, ma'am. It's really, really awesome. Dear Estara, yes, would you like to comment on the Dr. Anjum Qureshi presentation?
Yes, as usual, she's not somebody new to me. She has done a wonderful, as mentioned by Dr. Supriya, insightful and a beautiful presentation, which this is the first time I'm seeing her presentation. Well done, Dr. Anjum Qureshi. I'm really a small person compared to you, but I'm really blessed to hear your presentation, and we are all benefited from your presentation. Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank
Anju.
you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Back to you, Dr. Supriyan.
Yes. Yes, dear Dr. Anjum Qureshi, ma'am. Ma'am, would you like to join your hands like this?
No, of course, of course. It's
Wow.
visible, yes, now it's
Yes,
visible.
yes. Thank you. Thank you, dear
Thank you.
ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, first of all, on behalf of Team Witty Gossip Association and on behalf of Team Expression Learning Resource Private Limited, from bottom of my heart, ma'am, I am very thankful to you, ma'am, as you today you joined us as a very valuable and the most prominent guest speaker, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Yes. Dear Christiana, your student is also ready.
Today he only just listen. He is not present today. Just thank you for understanding.
Okay, okay. He is a listener, right?
Yes, yes, today.
Okay, okay. No issue, no issue, dear, no issue. Dear Christiana, now I would like to listen your thoughts about the clean water and the sanitation. So, dear,
Yes,
would you like to? Yes, yes, dear.
thank you, and amazing the beginning of Doctor. Wait a minute, the Diana. I think Diana. She with her team, she measured the pollution in water and minerals, etc. And in Croatia and in Europe, we search in water in rivers and lakes. We search antibiotics, chemo for cancer. Medication and hormones and wait a minute, antibiotics, hormones and others medication which is in our river after consuming in cities, because the cleaning the system of cleaning the water after city is not good, because that molecules pollution the rivers and the lakes in Europe and in Balkan here where we are in Croatia. And because of that, we must think about how many medicaments we are using in every life today, and we pollution the rivers and the lakes, and the flora and fauna changing their inside molecules, and they changing the DNA of fauna, like fish, like shells, etc. And because of that, very important to research and every day controlling the pollution of medicaments in that water. And because of that, we must recycle lots of time and recycle the water for different use, as watering our plants, watering our land, grass, etc. And because we use a lot of medicaments, we must controlling all this. Thank you, Diana. I think the doctor, wait a minute, Cinder Diana, she told about this, and that is most important that each country control her water. Thank you.
Dear, would you like to? Yes. Would you like to share your views on Dr. Anjum Qureshi presentation?
Yes, I told that recycling the water is most important because wait a minute, save the water after the showering, after the washing the dishes, etc. We can reuse the water, and my students in my school, he developed the system how to recycle the water in household and use for more other, not just one use, more using the water in household for recycling the water, for saving the water. Yes, like
Yes.
rainwater, small dams, and sensor-based tapes. That is most important in our household.
Yes, dear, yes. I completely agree with you. And as Dr. Anjum Qureshi says that we have to save water, we have to conserve water, and we have to think when we are going to waste the water. So, thank you both, our speakers, Dr. Anjum Qureshi and Dr. Dr. Sundar, and both of your students are really awesome. Dear Hannah, dear Apple, from bottom of my heart, I am really, really very thankful to both of you, dear students. And actually, here I would like to also thank our patience listener. Our patience listener is Nino, dear Nino ma'am from the land of the Georgia. She is an educator, and actually every day she logged in, she listened all the speakers, she make the notes, and she appreciate all the speakers, all the presentations. So dear Nino, once again thank you from bottom of my heart. You are doing great job, and your learn I actually salute your learning spirit, dear Nino. Actually, yesterday I called Nino, and she said that my English is not good. So, dear Nino, if you want to present yourself in the in whatever language you know, so there is no issue with that. We will translate your thoughts, your views, and publish in our Facebook page. So, thank you very much, Nino, for joining us from the land of Georgia. Yes, dear. Yes. Dear Apple, I would like to know that what is your experience to join in Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit? Did you enjoy, dear?
Yes, Doc, I really enjoyed. Actually, I'm quite nervous. This is my first time, but not bad for a first timer. It's a very good opportunity for me, and I thank you for the exposure.
Okay, thank you, dear Apple. Dear, in the upcoming days, we will organize the Global Peace and Sustainable Development Marathon. Okay, and actually, in this particular marathon, we will connect again with the different countries of the world. We are targeting to connect all 192 countries. We will have at least one speaker from the one country. Okay, so again I would like to invite our all guest speakers to join us on this particular marathon of the global goals. Okay, so Dr. Anjum Qureshi, now this is your turn. Dr. Anjum Qureshi, please share your experience, ma'am, because from the last 3 to 4 days I am actually continuously watching that in the participant list you joined and you listen all the participants, ma'am, all the guest speakers. So, ma'am, please share your experience, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, Shreya ma'am. Yes, as rightly said by you, like I think I didn't only I didn't join yesterday. Otherwise, as for the 3 days, I joined and I listened for most of the time till I could give every day, and I was listening to each and every one. In fact, I liked listening also. So it was really great, and the way the people are presenting and the way the people are coming up with their views. Because when we just open the link for the SDG, we can see, okay, these are the goals, these are the targets. But how beautifully the people are coming up with different ideas to achieve these goals. And as I said in my presentation, so it is the time that firstly I would like to really thank organizations like you for motivating the people to come forward and come up with their ideas. So now it is the time that when we have so much of ideas, we should come together and start working on it. Like I also mentioned that about the irrigation project, like my students are working on it to control the water level. Like once the moisture level of the soil is reached, we have set the moisture level of the soil according to the crop. So once that is reached, automatically the pump will go off. So this will help in saving water actually. And the reason, only reason why I approved this project from my student is the very first line he said, "Ma'am, this is my project, and this it actually coincides with the SDG number 06." So I said, "Okay, you're saying SDG number 06. So now explain how it is." So just by listening to that, I approved that project, and it is such a beautiful coincidence that in this conference I got a chance to speak on that. So this was really great, and congratulations to the whole team for this wonderful conference, and all the best wishes to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Anju ma'am. Actually, I got the goosebumps. Actually, you appreciate our efforts a lot. So thank you very much, ma'am. Please keep faith on the team Witty Gossip Association and the Expression Learning Resource Private Limited. Definitely, we will rock on the marathon of the global goals. So thank you, dear. Now it's a turn to the Cinder. Cinder, are you there? Cinder, please switch on your camera. Cinder, yes.
Yes, Doc. I'm here, Doc.
Yes, dear, yes. Dear, please share your experience. Actually, you are one of the member of the team Witty Gossip Association. You have actually joined in the many conferences, in the many events of the Witty Gossip Association. So please share your experience, dear, to associate with the team Witty Gossip and to be a speaker in the Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit. Dear, please share your views. I think there is a network issue with the Cinder. Cinder, your network bandwidth is
Okay.
very low. Yes.
The event was very successful.
Actually,
Okay.
Cinder, yes.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Been a while.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear.
I'm so sorry, Dr. Priya. My signal is not okay.
Yes. Now, please go ahead. Now your voice is coming.
Okay. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate Witty Gossip Association, especially to my dear friend, Dr. Priya, for this very successful event yearly. As I experience and as one of the speakers with this prestigious event, it is very timely since we know that we have to raise awareness to all the people all over the world, especially on the different sustainable development goals, which we have targeted after 2030, right? So by raising awareness, giving solutions, possible solutions to the problem all over the world, I think this platform that you are conducting yearly was very helpful. And I think most of the speakers really give credits to their information shared to the community. And I'm so proud to be part of this event. Thank you so much, Dr. Priya. My students were very grateful also for being part of this event. And they are very happy that they have known
Yes. So thank you very much, dear, for joining us from the land of Philippines. Thank you, dear. Actually, here I would like to announce once again, uh, we have the special awards for each and every goal. Actually, we have the awards from the Global Empowerment Awards 2023, and we have also awards from the Global Pride Excellence Awards 2023. Okay. So for each and every goal, which presentation is most prominent, which presentation is most insightful, so we will give them award on the last day of the conference. You will all get the email about the felicitation ceremony. Okay. Apart from these awards, each and every guest speaker will get the felicitation certificate, will get the recognition certificate. Okay, so be there with us on the felicitation ceremony. Soon, we will announce the date of the felicitation ceremony after the completing of this whole summit. So be with us. Actually, you have to follow our social media pages to get all the details related to the our felicitation ceremony, and definitely we will email you about these award ceremonies also. One more speaker is here, Dr. Hannah. Dear Hannah, would you like to share your experience? Hannah ji, are you there?
Hello,
Yes, Hannah. Hannah,
good afternoon, good day, rather. So
yes.
my experience for this event was very surreal. I wasn't expecting that I will be invited the interview for this event. So I'm also thankful for everyone who listened and who attended and shared their insights, because I do learn a lot from this experience. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. So please be with us. In a few minutes, we are going to live streaming from the Medicaid University. So there is a break for the 5 more minutes, and then we will going to live streaming from the Medicaid University. So definitely you will enjoy much more. Okay. So dear Nino, I would like to again thank you very much for joining you. Dear Nino, would you like to do this? Would you like to do this, dear Nino? Just hold down. I am giving you a spotlight. Yes. Dear Nino, could you do this?
Mehmet Itkhebara. Would you like to dear Nino?
Yes, I think yes. I actually yes. There is some problem with the Nino. No issue with that. Yes. Okay. So yes. Here, just last one more review. Your views, dear. Yes, dear. What is your views related to this Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit, dear?
Dr. Supriya, who's the person? Because just now we didn't hear you. Cannot hear.
Yes, yes, dear. Yes, dear. I just want to know that what is the your views? What is the your experience related to this Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit?
Oh, it's me. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't hear it's me. That's why. Okay. I'm speechless. This is the first time I'm attending every SDG sessions with any organization. And I see so far, I've never seen anything better than this. Excellent, excellent work done by Witty Groups and Expressions Learning Resources. And we have wonderful guest speakers and participants. And I'm really overwhelmed looking at all the presentation, and I've learned a lot. And I believe that every one of the audience and participants do learn a lot from this SDG. We benefited a lot, and I think we all should put into practice whatever we gain from this conference from day 1 till day 6 today. And I wish many, many more success to Witty groups and expression learning resources in days to come. And I'm looking forward very much to participate in SDG Marathon, which is going to come up soon. Thank you so much, and all the best to all the speakers, and good day to everyone. Thank you. So we will wait for the live streaming from Medicaps University Indo. Dr. Supriya will take over. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Thank you, dear Estara, ma'am. Thank you very much. Mohammed Ovish with us. Mohammed Ovish, would you like to share your experience?
Yes, ma'am, of course.
Yes.
Now I am audible, ma'am.
Please. Yes, you are audible.
First of all, thank you for all members of Witty Gossip and Expression Resources Private Limited to deliver my thoughts in everyone how is. I would also like to thank Expression Learning Resources Private Limited and Witty Gossip for inviting me to deliver my thoughts. On the international platform, it has been an honor to be a part of the gathering and to have the opportunity to engage with such a delivered and acknowledged audience. So can I share my screen, ma'am?
Yes, please share.
Just a minute, ma'am.
Mohammed Ovish is the student of Expression Learning Resource Private Limited. Yes, please share the screen.
Just a minute, ma'am.
Yeah, sure.
Screen share?
Yes, your screen is visible.
Yes. Today my presentation name is Clean Water and Sanitation. So this is my presentation. So I want to tell here what is the goal here. This is a clean water and sanitation to ensure access to safe water sources and sanitation for all. Why is important? Because access to water, sanitation and hygiene is a just a minute. Yeah, sorry for this. Access to water, sanitation, and hygiene is a human right. Yet billions are still faced with daily challenges accessing even the most basic of services. Around 1.8 billion people globally use a source of drinking water that is a grossly contaminated. Some 2.4 billion people lack access to basic sanitation services, such as toilets and latrines and etc. Water scarcity affects more than 40% of the global population and is projected to rise. more than 18% set of water wastewater resulting from human activities is discharged to rivers or sea without any treatment, leading to population. So, what are the effects of this? This water and sanitation related disease remain among the major causes of death. I am audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are.
Children under 5. More than 1,800 children die every day from the deer heat disease linked to poor hygiene. Proper water and from sanitation is a key foundation for achieving the sustainable development goals, including good health and gender equality managing our water sustainably. We are also able to better manage our production of food and energy, contribute to decent work and economic growth. Moreover, we can preserve our ecosystems, their biodiversity, and take action on the climate change. What can we do? Civil society organizations should work to keep governments accountable, invest in water research and development, and promote the inclusive of women, youth, and indigenous communities in water resources governance. Generic awareness of these rules and turning them into action will lead to win-win result and increase sustainability and integrity for both human and ecological systems. You can also get involved in the World Water Day and World Toilet Day campaigns that aim to provide information and inspiration to take action hygiene issue. To find out more than about goal 60 and the other sustainable development goals visit here. What will cost if we don't correct the problem? If you don't correct the problem, what is the cost for our generation and future generation? With future generations, the costs are both for people and for economy. Worldwide, more than 2 billion people die every year from the rare disease, poor hygiene, and unsafe water are responsible for nearly 19% of these deaths and mostly affect for children. Without better infrastructure and management, millions of people will continue to die every year and there will further losses in biodiversity and ecosystem resilience. Undermining prosperity and efforts towards a more sustainable future. What would it cost to correct the problem? A study by the World Bank Group, UNICEF, and the World Health Organization estimates that extending basic water and sanitation services to unserved would cost to US to 8.4 billion per year for 2015 to 2013, or 0.10% the global product of the 114 countries included in its study. So I want to say that don't save water for us, but save water for our generation, our future, to make better and make good. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Ovish. Ovish, please stop sharing the screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Just a minute.
Okay. So thank you, dear Ovish, for joining us. Dear Ovish, would you like to join your hands?
Yeah, ma'am. What, ma'am?
Would you like to join your hands like this?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much for joining us. Actually, in the Medicaps University, there is a little bit late. Actually, yes, we have live streaming from the Medicaps University, and actually there are some technical errors. So maybe after 5 to 6 minutes, we have the live streaming directly from the Medicaps University. our technicians are fixing this problem. So meanwhile, I just want to know more views. So Mohammed Ovish, please let me know what is your views to share your presentation slides on this global platform. Mohammed Ovish, would you like to say something about this Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit?
That's
What
all.
is your experience? Yes, what is your experience? Please share.
My experience is that, ma'am, because this world need water, clean water.
Okay.
Water is a necessary for our health and our generations. Water is although 90% working in our body. So clean water is more than important foods.
Yes, yes, of course, dear, of course. Preeti Jain with us. Preeti, would you like to say something? Preeti Jain, are you there? Preeti Jain, actually most prominent student of the Expression Learning Resource Private Limited. Preeti, would you like to say something? No, Preeti is in.
Hello,
Actually,
ma'am.
yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, Preeti ma'am. Yes, Preeti ma'am. Ma'am, would you like to share your experience to joining in as a Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit as a participant? Ma'am, would you like to say something?
Yes, ma'am. But I'm very happy and I'm so lucky that I'm joining this summit this time because I'm listening very eminent speakers from different all around the world, from different countries. Their views and their experience really valuable for us. And definitely we will follow the we will follow the way for the development for our country.
Okay, that's very good. That's very good, Preeti. Here, actually, I would like to mention that Preeti Jain is one of the student who actually won the presentation competition. And actually, this presentation competition is jointly organized, jointly conducted with the team of Witty Gossip Association and with the team Expression Learning Resource Private Limited. So thank you, Preeti, for sharing your views. In a few
Actually,
minutes, we are.
after listening these all the problems in all around the world, like zero hunger, no poverty, and I have a thought in my mind that I will start an NGO for the help of needy persons.
Okay, that's very good. That's
So
very
I
good.
will
You want.
now I will start working for on that how can I start an NGO for the help of the people.
Amazing, amazing, Preeti. Means matlab you are truly homemaker, okay? And now you are going to now you are going to be you are going to be a good and a very well-known person,
Yes, ma'am.
okay? Yes.
I
So
will
thank
I
you
will
very
give
much.
my contribution in society for the development of society.
Yes, yes, definitely. We appreciate your thoughts. Actually, your these kinds of thoughts for the betterment of the society, for the betterment of the our future generations are very necessary. And actually, this is the first step towards the mankind, towards the humanity. So, thank you very much, dear Preeti, for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me such chance for attending this type of summit. So I learned so many things from this summit, and I have many ideas now how we can improve, how
Yes,
I can
thank
take
you. Thank you,
initiative
dear.
for the
Thank you
help
very
of
much.
society. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Supriya, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much, dear. Thank you very much. Actually, we have some of the participants. We have some participant from the Sri Vaishnav College of Commerce. Actually, they joined us. Actually, if everybody is there from the Sri Vaishnav College of Commerce, so I would like to invite. I would like to invite him or her to share the experience from Sri Vaishnav College of Commerce. No, actually, they just want to listen all the presentations. Yes, okay, okay. Just hold on. We are going to live from the Medicapes University. I am, yes, I am preparing for this. Just hold on.
Dr. Supriya? Okay, while waiting for Dr. Supriya and the technical team to connect us with Medicapes University Lahore, I wish to share my thoughts about SDG. I would suggest to every one of you to start introducing SDG to your children as early as 4 or 5 years old. It's how you relate to them. You can play and teach them. Whenever you engage them with any activities, tell them why it's good to preserve, to save, yeah, and protect themselves, the people around them, and this planet. We can start from there. So we can achieve all the goals, of course, most of the goals by 2030. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, dear Astara. Thank you very much. Actually, we are suffering some technical glitches from Medicapes University. We have to wait just for 5 to 10 minutes directly live streaming from the Medicapes University. Just hold on. I got the message. Yes, yes, okay, yes. So, yes, Medicapes University is directly have live streaming. Okay, just hold on. Okay. So yes, today on the day 6 of the Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit, we are addressing the very critical issue. We are addressing the SDG 6, which is the clean water and the sanitation. Till the now, we have listened very renowned guest speakers from the University of Res Josh Rial University of the Philippines. We actually listened all the students and the associate professor from that university. We have a very renowned speaker, Dr. Anjum Qureshi. And now it's a time to going live from the Medicapes University. Here, I would like to introduce the Medicapes University. Actually, this is the private university of the central India. Yes, here now we can say that. Just hold on. I'm giving the spotlight. Yes. Now we can see that what is the hall, what all the students are doing here. So on behalf of Team Witty Gossip Association and on behalf of Team Expression Learning Resource Private Limited, I welcome all the guest speakers, all the faculty members, all the students of the Medicapes University. So thank you very much, Medicapes University, for collaborating with the Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit on the day 6. Thank you very much, Professor Dr. Ankur Saxena. Actually, just because of your leading spirit and your true motivation, today we have the collaboration with the team Medicapes University. So please guide me at which time the inauguration ceremony, the Saraswati Vanna, and what the other things will start from the Medicapes University. Yes, they are fixing the issues.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to request all of you to please stand up for Medicap's anthem.
Amazing. So we can see that all the students, all the faculty members are standing. And yes, we are actually preparing for the Saraswati Vandana. We are actually worshipping the goddess of wisdom.
उच्च विचार की धारा देकर, नए सोच की धारा देकर, उच्च विचार की धारा देकर, नए सोच की धारा देकर, मर्यादा के पथ पर चलकर इस विश्व को नया सा बनाए हम, समाज को आगे बढ़ाए हम। नॉलेज इस पावर जिसको हमने पाया है, मेडिकैप्स में सपनों को सच कर दिखाया है। नॉलेज इस पावर जिसको हमने पाया है, मेडिकैप्स में सपनों को सच कर दिखाया है।
Yes, actually, this is the anthem of the Medicapes University. Now the official proceedings of the all presentations will start.
Of the most pressing issues facing by our planet today, the United Nations has identified global peace and sustainable development as two of the most important goals for the future humanity, and it is our responsibility to work together to achieve these goals. We are honored to have a distinguished panel of experts and speakers with us today who will share their insights and perspectives on various topics related to global peace and sustainable development. The event focused on crucial topic of clean water and sanitation. The event aimed to raise awareness of the challenge faced by people in different parts of the world and highlight the importance of improving access to clean water and sanitation. Now I would like to extend my warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Ankur Saxena, Deputy Pro Vice Chancellor, the Dean Management and Commerce, Medicaps University, Indore, all the faculty speakers, student speakers, all the team members of Witty Gossip and Expression, all the faculties and students present over here. As we begin this summit, let us take a moment to remember the divine power that governs our universe and seek her blessing. Let us now offer our prayers to Goddess Saraswati. Now, I would like to request all our dignitaries to kindly come forward and light the lamp.
माच्युत शंकर प्रभु की देवै सदा वंदिया रामा पातु सरस्वती भगवती
Thank you. Now, I would like to invite our chief guest, Dr. Ankur Saxena, on stage. Dr. Ankur Saxena is an erudite academician who currently serves as the Deputy Pro-Vice Chancellor, Dean of Planning Affairs, and Professor of Management at Medicaps University, an esteemed institution located in Indore, India, with a distinguished career spanning over 2 decades in both academia and industry. Dr. Saxena is a subject matter in the fields of service quality, customer satisfaction, and business strategy. Dr. Saxena has a wealth of academic credentials to his name, including a PhD in management, an MBA in marketing management, and a NET in management. Prior to his current role, Dr. Saxena held various positions of leadership and academic responsibility. Dr. Saxena's professional accomplishments are a testament to his expertise and dedication to his craft. He has been honored with several accolades and distinctions for his exceptional work, including the Excellent Teacher Award from MPP URC Bhopal in 2018 and being named one of the top 30 marketers in education field by ASMA. Dr. Saxena has also demonstrated a deep commitment to regulatory compliance, having successfully managed inspections by all statutory bodies, including UGC, AICTE, NBA, and PCI. Dr. Saxena's contribution to academic literature are also noteworthy. He has authored 2 books, 15 book chapters, 20 research publications, and 6 newspaper articles. Furthermore, Dr. Saxena has presented 26 papers at seminars and conferences and has actively participated in various symposiums, staff development programs, workshop, and short-term training programs. Dr. Saxena is highly regarded for his expertise in quality control and branding activities, a subject in which he has distinguished himself as thought leader. I would like to request Dr. Saxena to please come up on stage.
Good morning, everyone. Today morning, we all are here gathered for a noble cause. In 2015, United Nations has coined few global goals named as Sustainable Development Goals. These are 17 goals. But before starting off this session, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Witty Gossip and Expression for inviting me and involving Medicaps University for this program. Everything will go to drain if we will not be able to understand the concept of sustainability. What is sustainability? United Nations Committee has coined it as like meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generation to meet his own needs. What does it mean? It means we should not exploit Mother Earth to the extent that our future generation will suffer. Every organization, every business, every startup is working on only 3 P's. What it is? Planet. The product should be good enough to protect the planet. The people, it should help or serve the people, and the profit. Yes, every business is working for profit. But United Nations, when deciding the Sustainable Development Goal, has coined 3 extra P's. And now it is the time to rethink on these P's. Yes, every business should focus on the planet, undoubtedly, the people, undoubtedly, but not on the profit. It is the time to think over the prosperity of mankind, the prosperity of the society, and the prosperity of the nation. So the business should focus on not only people, but also the reducing the level of the poverty, so that we will be able to achieve the goal of peace. So without focusing on the prosperity and the poverty, we cannot achieve the peace. So thanks to United Nations, so that we are today in position to redefine whether we are going in the right direction or not. But the question is, are we going to change the process? Are we going to change the process of doing business? In 2023, it is the time to rethink over that, are we in position to achieve this sustainable development goal by 2030? Let me introduce few processes. I think my screen is not working. I will ask technical team to fix it. Please come. And not stopping here, let me quote few shloks from Rig Vedas. The one is Apavantram Mrat Mapsu. What it is? It is about Jal mein amrit hai, jal mein aushadhi hai. There is nectar in water, there is medicine in water. The second quote says, Apah sarvasya bhesha. Water is the cure for all disease. Our Sustainable Development Goal 6 says about what? Clean water and sanitation for all. India is focusing on Clean India, Swachh Bharat, but now it's time to focus on Healthy India, Swasth Bharat. But we cannot achieve the Healthy India concept without achieving the clean water and sanitation for all. So yes, it is the time, because Jalam Jeevanam, water is life, and without clean water, we cannot survive in this earth. I don't want to discuss about the problem. I want to be part of solution. Every business nowadays focusing on only linear path of development, linear economy, where we are exploiting Mother Earth to produce production for our production purpose. We are producing, and users are consuming, and everything goes to the waste. Yes, undoubtedly, few developed and developing nations are focusing on reuse economy, where few part of the production process are going for recycle and again comes into the production process. But now I'm suggesting that every government, every NGO, every private sector and individual has to focus on the circular economy, where one things comes into the production, whether it's water or any other kind of natural resources, should be completely recycled or reused, and we should not exploit Mother Earth for other kind of natural resources. Then only we are in position to serve our future generations. Let me just quote quickly the goal of the Sustainable Development 6. The first 6.1 says about drinking water. But what it is all about? It is just focusing on 3 aspects. First is accessibility. The clean water should be accessible to all. Then the quality, it should be chemical free. And the third, it should be available to all when it's needed, not only in the rainy season. The 6.2 says about sanitation and hygiene. I'm not elaborating the complete point because presentations are in pipeline. But this point says about accessibility and quality. We should develop the process of excrete disposition on the side or off the side with proper treatment. 6.3 talks about the quality of the water. Can you believe 80% of the wastewater dispelled in the environment without any treatment? This is a time to rethink about our processes to use the water. Every drop counts. We should not waste the water. So what we can do? What we can do for that? Let me end with my conclusions. Wait for that. 6.4 says about water use efficiency. Can you believe in Indian rural areas, 60% of the working time of any woman is just going to procure clean water for her family? What a waste of time. But now it's time to rethink how to reduce the stress on the water resources, on the infrastructure. So I am proposing a new P, that is population control. Now the natural resources are limited. Now we have to think upon reducing our population. With 1.4 crores of people, we are not in position to utilize natural resources properly. So I'm just suggesting this forum to include population control with a major aspect of the sustainable development goals. Target 6 point says about water resource management. Undoubtedly, this includes 2 points: degree of integrated water resource management implementation and proportionate of transboundary presence area with an operational arrangement for water corporation. But this requires political commitment. It is not in the hand of general people, but political wills must play a vital role in this. Target 6.6 says about changes in the extent of water-related ecosystem over time. Let me say this, that compounding the challenges of climate change and increasing water variability, causing more frequent and extreme flood and drought. When water is needed, we are not in position to get it. Can you believe in India, in summertime, we are not in a position to entertain our relatives because of the scarcity of clean water. So it impacts our social relationship also. So my dear friends, let me conclude my presentation by showing this slide that what a common man can do. You just have a look into it. And I'm suggesting see yourself and see around yourself. What does it mean? See. S stands for social, E stands for economy, and E stands for environment. You have to see the sea. Without focusing on these three aspects, you cannot achieve the sustainable development goal. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite our faculty speaker, Dr. Mukesh Porwal. Dr. Mukesh Porwal is the head of Department of Management Studies with specialization in IT and marketing at Medicaps University, Indore, India, since September 2017 and has 25 years of work experience in academics and industry. He has authored more than 30 research papers in international and national journals, conferences, and seminars. He has also awarded patents for his work in the field of marketing. He has been author for 4 books on digital marketing through Asian Publication Calcutta, Macmillan Publication New Delhi, Wisdom Publication New Delhi, and ITS Publication Ghaziabad. He has been also working as research supervisor for PhD candidates. Prior to joining Medicaps University, he was working with other reputed B schools like Institute of Technology and Science, Ghaziabad, Delhi, NCR, Maharishi Institute of Management, MIM, Bhopal, Gitanjali Institute of Technical Studies, Udaipur, etc. During his academic stint, he has taught various marketing and IT electives such as digital marketing, marketing management, service marketing, green marketing, Google AdWords, etc. He has also organized various national and international seminars, conferences, webinars, and industrial training on marketing area. He is also master trainer for Bosch India Foundation. Sir, I would like to request you to please come up on stage.
Thank you very much. Good morning to one and all. Thank you. First of all, I would like to welcome you all for the Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit 2023. Right. First of all, I'm also thankful to Expression Learning Resources as well as Witty Gossip for organizing this particular international level summit. And you will be not too surprised that 71 countries are participating in this particular summit. So I welcome you all for this particular summit. And on behalf of Medicaps University Indore, India, I am going to cover, because Witty Gossip has given this particular topic, that is clean water and sanitation. So we are going to cover this particular topic, and I would like to share my views with on this particular topic. Before we start, let me ask you one question with all of you. Can anyone tell me how many fresh water is available on the earth? Yeah, approximate. Yeah, approximate 3% fresh water is available on earth, and out of which only 0.5 to 1% water is available for drinking, right? So it is our responsibility how we can protect this particular water. We should not, even I'm telling you, because worldwide, I hope you are able to see on slide itself, 90% diseases in human body comes from the water, contaminated water, right? And it is our responsibility, because very limited water is available on worldwide. More than 800 crore population is available worldwide, and out of which limited water is available. And rest water is not available because that water is under ground, either on glaciers. So we have to protect this particular environment, planet itself. And even you will be surprised to know that 88%, I'd like to tell you, worldwide, lot of deaths, maximum deaths, that comes from the contaminated water, right? And you will be not too surprised that sanitation is also another cause, because worldwide, even not only in India itself, worldwide, lot of people, even they are not able to get the proper sanitation. And I hope COVID has already given me that particular reason. We have to be very careful and treat this particular planet carefully. And if you're talking about problems, because first of all, I would like to discuss on the topic, that is, what are the problems, what are the reasons why, and what are the, even you can say that outputs, or you can say that diseases we are getting, that what are the outputs that first we can talk about. Clean water and sanitation are fundamental human rights, right? And without them, 850,000 people dies every year. And 1 in 3 people in the world don't have access to clean drinking water. So I have already given you the data. Fresh water is very limited. So we have to be very careful for these things. And 32% of the world population, that is 2.4 billion people, lacks basic sanitation facilities. Like even in government schools itself, I hope you know very well, in Indian government schools, proper sanitation is not available, right? So Ankur sir has already given you what are the 6 goals given by WHO about sanitation itself, like safe and comfortable drinking water. This is the first thing. Second, and open defecation and provide access to sanitation and hygiene reuse. We have to also take care about improve water quality, right? Wastewater treatment. Right now, not only solar, through solar, we can have the infections where we can reduce these particular infections. So it is our responsibility how we can treat even wastewater, from how we can reduce these things. Then protect and restore water related ecosystems. expand water sanitation support to developing countries, and support level engagement in water sanitation management. And before we move to the next topic, that is, I would like to give you what are the solutions. What are the solutions available? How we can protect this particular water and sanitation from कैसे reduce कर सकते हैं? Like we can have raise awareness about the need for clean water and sanitation through social media. I hope you all are using social media platforms like whether it is Instagram, either we are using Facebook, LinkedIn, all these things. So it is our sole responsibility. We should spread this particular message to the people that we have to save this water. We can engage your community by organizing cleanup projects for your local river and oceans. And it is our, even in the society itself, we can have these particular projects. Do your part to conserve water, take shorter showers and raise your awareness about your water uses. Even small tips, even one small, you can say that drop can save a lot of lives, right? Whenever we have to wash our car itself, how we can use these things instead of using pipe, we can have use buckets itself. So small things by which we can save the water, right? And we can organize and participate in a water drive in Indore itself. I hope people are very aware about these things, and we are very happy to share these things that socially our people are very responsible. So just a small step we have to take, and then we can get the good results. And I would like to share you, these are the top 10 ways by which we can have clean water as well as sanitation. Like first is recycle, wastewater, we can recycle these things. Then we can invent new water conservation technologies. Recently, worldwide, good technologies are coming by which we can have clean water. Then appropriately price water, because if anything is available free of cost, people are not giving, even they are not understanding the importance of these things. So we have to charge particular price for the water. Then people realize the value of water. Then population growth control, not only worldwide, more than 800 crore people are there. In India itself, more than 140 crore population we are having, and limited water is available. So it is our responsibility. We should, population growth control can also help. Then we can have improve water catchment areas, not only small villages, we can have catchment areas so that whatever water is coming from the rain itself, how we can store this water for our future purpose. Then we can also have holistically manage ecosystem, right? And we can shrink corporate water footprints. Even industries, what diseases, industries say whatever even output is coming, that is also important reason for spoiling the water. So we can control these things, and we should also end open defecation, and we have to address the pollution, whether it is water pollution, whether it is noise pollution. All these things definitely help us to improve the sanitation as well as clean water. And lastly, I would like to tell you, we can have rainwater harvesting system. In Indore itself, government is also giving a lot of subsidies. We can at our home itself, we can have the rainwater harvesting system. And I would like to conclude. Because it's online. So I would like to conclude my session with there is more than you can say that 1 billion population worldwide, and they are not able to have access to drinking water. And more than 2 billion people worldwide who don't have proper sanitation systems. So water purification is one of the best solution for water pollution, as well as millions of people worldwide could be saved if we used chlorinization, filtration, and solar disinfection to reset water at their home. So this is all from my side. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite our faculty speaker, Ms. Vinita Nair. She is a versatile personality and a mentor. She has more than 3 years of corporate experience and 15 years of teaching experience. She is assistant professor, exam head, and MOU head, Medicaps University, Indore. Her area of interest is banking, climate finance, and behavioral finance. Ma'am, please come up on stage.
Thank you, Afia. Good morning, everyone. And to all the dignitaries, first of all, I would like to thank Witty Gossip and Expression to give me such a wonderful platform for speaking about the Sustainable Development Goal 6, that is clean water and sanitation. So as you know that water is available, that scarcity of water is also there, but clean water and sanitation, that is a major problem that is facing in our country. So as you know that means without water, we cannot able to live. That is not we. That means whatever the living things, plants, animals, and everyone needs water. So if I am telling about the clean water and sanitation, we have to refer to the technical and social efforts that make safe water available to everyone in the world. So this is some of the studies. According to the United Nations, it is said that 1 in 3 people in the world do not have to safe drinking water. Are you believe this? 1 in 3 people do not have the safe drinking water. And another, it is said that 2 out of the 5 do not have the place to wash their hands. So we are telling about the hygiene, clean and sanitation, right? If you're not able to wash the hands and if you're not having the drinking water, how can able to come the sanitation over here? And another studies, that is millions of people do not even have access to the toilet facilities. That means we cannot able to use the water. Even you can able to say that means clean India, yeah, clean world, but still also millions of people do not have the access to the toilet, right? There are 8 billion population is there in the overall world. And out of the 8 billion, that means millions of people do not have this toilet facilities. And all this, that means why I'm telling all those things, because all these goes to that hygiene conditions. That means our hygiene conditions in many places, we can say that still limited. So due to this reasons, clean water and sanitation is one of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So that means all of my earlier speakers have given very wonderful presentation. So to those problems, there are 2 different things we need to follow. The first one, I have to see that clean water system that improve the living conditions of the people. And another, we can say that to reduce the water pollution, to make safe drinking water universally accessible in the next years. That means basically we are focused on 2030. Till 2030, we can able to provide the clean water and sanitation to everyone in the world. So everyone in the world, or we can see that we have to get safe drinking water in homes also. So for achieving this, we have to reduce the pollution and make clean water sources available in everywhere in the world. And another, we can see that for all those things, we have to work with the international authorities, local governments and national governments, then only we can able to achieve our target. That means till 2030. Then my earlier speakers are already given what are the solutions to improve the water, but still also there are some NGOs are there, non-government organizations are there. They are providing they are trying to improve the clean water and sanitation facilities. One of the NGO is that this is an international NGO, WASH. I think you are whole ahead about the WASH. That is, WASH means water, sanitation and hygiene. So what is the main, that is, it's an important factor for the growth of the nation to address the key issues like growing water scarcity and lack of proper hygiene and sanitation facilities. So WASH is focusing on all those things. That means India is also one of the countries. That means with a lot of countries are focusing on WASH related activities and to promote sustainability. So India is carrying out various programs to mitigate the challenges and promote better WASH related activities. So let's go ahead with WASH and other NGO agencies for making our clean water and sanitation. So when we take care of our water, we can take care of the planet. Yes, this is our social responsibility. And I would like to add one more thing. Even Medicaps is also following the same thing. That means we are not wasting the water. You are saying that means we are putting water in the lawn and everywhere, right? So they are using the drainage water. We are recycling that water and that we are using everywhere in the universities, right? So this is our social responsibility to maintain, do not waste the water and keep it in, that means in a proper way, use it in a proper way. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to invite another faculty speaker, Professor G.K. Sharma. He has done his BCom, MCom, MA, BEd, MEd from DAVV Indore and a PhD scholar in commerce, presently working as an assistant professor in Department of Commerce, Medicaps University, Indore. He has 20 years of experience in the field of education at various higher secondary schools and colleges. His teaching interest encompasses finance, banking, insurance, entrepreneurship, and value education with the training placement cell, E-cell, and activity cell. He has actively participated and done various faculty development programs on universal human values, entrepreneurship, innovation from IIT, IMI, MCU, etc. He has participated in various seminars, webinars, and earned certificates related to his interest field. Sir, please come up on stage.
Thank you, Archie. Namaskar. Namaskar. First of all, thanks to God from the depths of the soul who has created this beautiful and wonderful world with a compassion, kindness, and mercy. I bow down to the holy feet of my parents who gave me life and always inspired me to do my best. I also bow down to the holy feet of my teachers, masters, and guides who, with their knowledge, experience, compassion, kindness, and blessings, inspired me to live life and make the easy for all. I'm grateful to my beloved institute, Medicaps University, while working in which I am getting the opportunity to present from this historic platform. I'm glad that Expressions Learning Resources Private Limited and Witty Gossip Association successfully organizing the Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit 2023 based on the Global Sustainable Development Goals set by the United Nations, in which I'm also getting an opportunity to participate. Hello, good afternoon. I am G.K. Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce and Department of Commerce. Welcome you all. I'm sharing some information related to clean water and sanitation. So, clean water and sanitation. What is meant by clean water and sanitation? According to, as per the UN definition, by 2030, improve water quality by reducing pollution, eliminating dumping, and minimizing release of hazardous chemicals and materials, having the proportion of untreated water, wastewater and sustainability substantially, increasing recycling and safe reuse globally. Why clean water and sanitation is important? Safe drinking water, sanitation, and hygiene, as Professor Nair just said, that are related to WASH, which is water, sanitation, and hygiene, are crucial to human health and well-being. Safe WASH is not only a prerequisite to health, but contributes to livelihoods, dignity, and helps to create resilient communities living in healthy environments.
क्या सुना क्या रहा है एक मुझे देना अरे यार किसी क्लास से
So let's discuss about hygiene and sanitation. Sanitation and hygiene are critical to health, survival, and development. Many countries face challenges in providing adequate sanitation for their entire populations, leaving people at risk for diseases related to water, sanitation, and hygiene. Throughout the world, an estimated 1.7 billion people lack basic sanitation, about 21% of the world's population. Basic sanitation is defined as having access to facilities for the safe disposal of human waste, feces, and urine, as well as having the ability to maintain hygiene conditions through services such as garbage collection, industrial or hazardous waste management, and wastewater treatment and disposal. Around 2.3 billion people, approx 29%, lack access to basic hygiene, which includes access to a hand washing station with soap and water at home. The world did not achieve the United Nations Millennium Development Goal, which was actually earlier known MDG, sanitation target, to have the proportion of people without sustainable access to basic sanitation by 2015. Now, the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal, which is SDG, is for everyone to have adequate and equitable sanitation and basic hygiene for all by 2030 or 2030. Hygiene is a set of personal practices conducive to maintaining health, especially through cleanliness. On the other hand, sanitation refers to the promotion of hygiene and prevention of disease by maintenance of sanitary conditions. All the effective tools and actions that help in keeping the environment clean come under sanitation. Maintaining personal hygiene and sanitation is important for several reasons, such as personal, social, psychological, health, etc. Proper hygiene and sanitation prevent the spread of diseases and infections. If every individual on the planet maintains good hygiene for himself and the people around him, diseases will eradicate to a great level. Hygiene, as defined by the World Health Organization, refers to the conditions and practices that help maintain good health and prevent the spread of diseases. This means more than just keeping ourselves clean. This means shunning all practices that lead to bad health, like throwing garbage on the road, defecating in the open, and many more. By avoiding such practices, we not only make ourselves healthier, but also improve the quality of our lives. Personal hygiene means keeping the body clean, consumption of clean diet, and drinking water, adopting healthy and small everyday habits such as washing one's hand time to time, washing fruits and vegetables before eating, etc. Now, I have 7 steps through which we can purify water. The very first step is considered as screening. The first water treatment step is screening, which is when water from lakes, rivers, or the ground passes through a screen to filter out waste as it enters a treatment facility according to the US EPA, which is known as Environmental Protection Agency. Water often passes through multiple screens before proceeding through the rest of the filtration system at the water treatment plant. First, it may flow through a coarse screen which filters out large debris like plants, trash, and other solid items. For the as per the EPA, after that, water may pass through a fine screen which removes smaller solid objects in the water like chunks of sediment. Now the second step of so as the time constraints, I'm concluding my presentation. I have 7 steps to purify water. These are the 7 steps. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite our student speaker, Harinder Yadav, to come up on stage.
Good morning and warm welcome to all. The Global Peace and Sustainable Development. First of all, I am Harinder Yadav from Medicaps University, Indore, and I would like to thank Expression Learning Resource Limited and Witty Gossip for giving me this opportunity to present here on clean water and sanitation. Clean water is accessible to all, first of all, and there are basically fresh water available for all to achieve this. Over 2 million people lack of access to safe drinking water. Basically, many people, children die because of this. The main disease, the second most disease is diarrhea, which is affecting the cause of children's death. Over 1.2 million deaths occur through this disease. Many foundations has made to procure the water to give safe drinking water to all, and one of the foundations is One Drop Foundations. Work has expanded beyond connecting household and committees towards achieving the several United Nations goals, sustainable goals. Basically, Sustainable Development Goals targeted some points, and one of them, 6 of them has achieved essential water to available for all, provide water, safe water drinking qualities, and sustainably increase water quality by decreasing hazardous waste and dumping, decreasing dumping, and around 3 out of 4, 75% around. In 2020, according to 2020 surveys, safe drinking water is provided to all. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Now I would like to invite Tamanna Kukreja, who will be joining us online.
Hello all, greetings and a warm welcome to all the Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit to the 2023. I am Tamanna Kukreja from Medicaps University, Indore, Madhya Pradesh, India. I am glad that Witty Gossip invited me for sharing the thoughts on water and sanitation. So I would like to share the slide. Yes, so let me introduce you to the topic. Availability and access to water, sanitation, and hygiene services is fundamental to the fighting virus and preserving the health and well-being of millions of people around. Clean water and sanitation are global public health issues. Safe drinking water and sanitation are very essential for our well-being and also to have a sustainable and a great life ahead. Sanitation are very essential, especially for children. As we see children are getting weak, prone with all the diseases and everything. So we need to focus more on clean water and sanitation. Demand for water is rising, owing to rapid population growth, urbanization, and increasing water needs for agriculture, industries, and also energy sectors. As the usage of water is increasing, we need to focus more on clean water, which is available for drinking. Let's Sustainable Development Goal 6 aims to increase the use of water efficiency and ensure the clean water supply to all. Let's now talk about the targets of Goal 6, which are safe and affordable drinking water for everybody, may it be rural area, may it be urban area, and open defecation, and providing access to sanitation and hygiene reuse. The next point comes to improve water quality. One should focus on improving the water quality, also to wastewater treatment and safe reuse of the water. Increase water use efficiency and ensure fresh water supplies to everybody around. Implement integrated water resources management, protect and restore water related ecosystems, expand water sanitation. As rural areas lack of water sanitation facilities, so one should focus on water and sanitation to the more developing countries. Support local engagement in water and sanitation management. So why do we need to focus on clean water and sanitation? Around 1.8 billion people globally use a source of drinking water that is fecally contaminated, contains germs, which is not safe for drinking. Some 2.4 billion people lack access to basic sanitation services such as toilets and latrines. Water scarcity affects more than 40% of global population and is projected to rise. More than 80% of wastewater resulting from human activities is discharged into river, which alongside makes the rivers contaminated and is leading to pollution. Let's all ensure providing clean water and sanitation to all the available resources. One should focus on clean water and sanitation. So here are the problems or things we can do to save the problems which we are facing regarding water and sanitation. First is fundraising. One should go for fundraising so that we can collect some amount and help the people who don't have access to clean water. Save water starting from your own home. Once it's said, one should start, whatever we have to start, we should start with our own home. Third is raise awareness among the people that this contaminated water can cause so many diseases in their own homes and also to the people around. Next comes the wastewater treatment. I already talked about, wastewater treatment is very essential. Safe reuse of water. And then comes ensure fresh water supplies. So here are some of the points. We can cover it for the sanitation problems, providing hand washing facilities to the rural people, improving sanitation products and services for the poor, operations and maintenance regimes, community education to the people to how to use clean water and how to use clean water. Next comes spread awareness on waste disposal and also install more toilets at public places. As in Indore, we can see there are a lot of public toilets maintained for the people. Next comes, let's get focused towards the goal. The country that pumps more groundwater than any other has reached a water supply and food safety reckoning that threatens to unplead political and economic stability and long-term public health. Government should be more focused on building policies which will ensure public is provided with clean water and sanitation. So now I would like to thank Expressions Learning Resources Private Limited and Witty Gossip for inviting me to deliver my thoughts on the international platform. It has been an honor to be a part of this gathering and to have the opportunity to engage and such a diverse, knowledgeable audience. I thank you all for this.
Thank you, Tamanna. Now I would like to invite Tanishka Vyas. She'll be joining us online.
Greetings and a warm welcome to all the Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit 2023. I am Tanishka Vyas from Medicaps University, Indore, Madhya Pradesh, India. Now, here is my presentation on the topic clean water and sanitation. This is my index, which will brief you about the clean water and sanitization topic. So moving to the introduction, first starting with the introduction, I would like to start it with the quote that water is a life and clean water means health. Clean water and sanitation are essential for human survival and well-being. Access to clean water means having access to safe drinking water, which is free from harmful contaminants such as bacteria, viruses, and chemicals. Sanitation, on the other hand, refers to the safe disposal of human waste and wastewater to prevent the spread of diseases. Despite of being a basic human right, millions of people around the world lack access to the clean water and proper sanitization facilities. This has serious consequences on their health, education, and economic opportunity. The second point is, what is the impact of clean water? Clean water is crucial for maintaining good health. Contaminated water can cause a range of illness, including diarrhea, cholera, typhoid, and other diseases. In developing countries, this illness can be fatal, particularly among the children under 5 years old. Access to clean water also has a wider economic benefits. It can improve agricultural productivity, reduce healthcare costs, and increase school attendance, particularly among the girls who often miss school due to the lack of private sanitization facility. The third is, what is the impact of sanitization? Sanitation is equally important for maintaining good health. Poor sanitation can lead to the spread of diseases. In addition to the health benefits, improved sanitation can have economic and social benefits too. Now, here is the another one, that why it is clean water and sanitization for all a major fundamental. Despite progress made in recent years, over 2 billion people still lack access to the safe drinking water. As earlier, Mukesh sir said that we are only left with 3% of the fresh water available, and 4.2 million people lack access to the safely managed sanitization services. So this is a challenge which include the poor infrastructure, poor governance, and management of water resources, climate change, population growth, etc. Clean water and sanitization is for all, like it is achieving a universal access to clean water, and sanitization requires a range of solutions. Here are the solutions. Other solutions may also include strengthening governance and management of water resources, promoting sustainable water use, and addressing the root cause of poverty. Now, what are all the initiatives which are taken by the government? So as we all know that the Minister of Jal Shakti, Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji, and the Jal Jeevan Mission is on the track to fulfill government's resolve to provide a tap water supply to every rural household by 2024. The government of India, in the partnership with the state, is implementing Jal Jeevan Mission to make a provision of tap water supply to every rural by 2024. Now, the next slide is, we'll see that what is Sustainable Development Goal 6 is all about. Clean water and sanitation for all. It is one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals established by the United Nations General Assembly in 2015. The official wording is ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitization for all. The goal has 8 targets to be achieved by 2030. Progress towards the target will be measured by using 11 indicators. These are all the 17 goals which will transform our world, and we are discussing upon the goal 6, clean water and sanitation. Now, what are the targets of these goals? So there are a few targets by 2030, which we are going to achieve. So the first one is to achieve a universal and equitable access to safe and affordable drinking water for all. The second one will be to achieve adequate and equitable sanitization and hygiene for all and open defecation. The third one is to improve water quality by reducing pollution, eliminating dumping, and minimizing release of hazardous chemicals and materials. The fourth states that substantially increased water use efficiency across all the sectors ensures sustainable withdrawals and supply of fresh water. The fifth and sixth also say about the protect and restore water-related ecosystem, including mountains, forests, wetlands, rivers, and aquifers and lakes. The last two ask us about the support and strengthen the participation of local communities in improving water and sanitation management. At the end, I would like to conclude that clean water and sanitation are fundamental human rights that are essential for human survival and well-being. Despite progress made in recent years, millions of people across the world still lack access to the basic necessity. By investing in infrastructure, promoting good hygiene practices, and addressing the root cause of poverty and inequality, we can ensure that everyone has the access to the clean water and sanitization. At the end, now I would like to thank Expression Learning Resource Private Limited and Witty Gossip for inviting me to deliver my thoughts on the international platform. It has been an honor to be a part of the gathering, to have an opportunity to engage with such a diverse and knowledgeable audience. Once again, thank you for your presence, your attention, and your engagement. I look forward to continuing the conversation with you and to exploring the new ideas and perspectives. Now, I would just like to end up my presentation with a quote that hygiene is 2/3 of the health. So we should don't be mean, keep water clean. Thank you all.
Thank you, Tanishka. And I would like to thank all the faculty speakers and student speakers. We hope that the discussion will inspire us to take actions and work towards a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. Now, I would like to request Dr. Ankur Saxena to please come up on stage and present the memento to Witty Gossip team members as a token of remembrance.
Thank you very much, team Medicapes University, for your wonderful collaboration on the Day 6 Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit. Thank you very much. Here, I would like to say from bottom of my heart that the team Witty Gossip Association and the team Expression Learning Resource Private Limited are very grateful to the team Medicapes University. So thank you very much, all of you. Dear Estara, would you like to say something about the all presenters of the Medicapes University? Please give the comments, dear.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Supriya. I would like to thank every one of the speakers and participants. Namaste, dear esteemed professional dignitaries, principal, educators, guest speakers, and participants of Medicaps University, Indore, India. I, as the conference mentor on behalf of Witty Gossips and Expression Learning Resources, wish to express our sincere and heartfelt thanks for your presence, for your sharing your expertise and insights with us on SDG 6, which is about clean water and sanitation for all. Your priceless contribution has been phenomenal, excellent in developing our understanding of this topic and its target discussed, leaving a long-lasting impact on all of us. I greatly admire your willingness to take time out of your busy routine to impart your precious knowledge and experiences to us. It's a testament as an educators. Your enthusiasm and passion is contagious, admirable, and we all have benefited and inspired by your insightful sharing and presentation. We greatly appreciate the effort you have put in preparing presentation and the way you have delivered with clarity and precision. Your presentation have been engaging, informative, and thought-provoking. Once again, I thank every one of you, including Dr. Ankur Saxena, Dr. Mukesh Porwal, Professor Vinita Nair, Professor Mr. G.K. Sharma. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors and hope to have the opportunity to learn from you all again in future. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Estara, for your precious views about the today's session. Thank you, dear. On behalf of Team Witty Gossip Association and on behalf of Team Expression Learning Resource Private Limited, I would like to request the whole team members of the Medicapes University. Let's please stand and please join your hands. Actually, this kind of joining hands. It is the gesture that together we believe to achieve something big. Together we can achieve a better and a more sustainable world. So now I would like to request all the team members of the Medicapes University, please stand on the position of joining hands like this. Yes, this is the joining hands. Yes. Wow, what is an amazing view. Fantastic view. Thank you very much all the team members of the Medicapes University for joining us on this conference on the Sustainable Development Summit, the Global Peace Sustainable Development Summit on day 6. Thank you very much. This is a great view. This is a great view. Actually, this sign shows that definitely we will achieve the global and the more empowered and the more sustainable world. Thank you very much, Team Medicapes University, for joining us on this great conference. Thank you. Yes, the virtual clap. Thank you. Thank you, dear Tanishka. Thank you very much. Your presentation is really awesome. Thank you very much, Team
Thank you
Medicapes
so much,
University. Yes. So, dear Christiana, would you like to open your camera? Dear Christiana? Yes. Dear Laura, would you like to say something?
Thank you. Now I would like to invite Dr. Haldar Sharma to present vote of thanks.
Good morning to all. I, Dr. Haldar Sharma, Head of the Department of Commerce. आप सभी को जय हिंद. Giving the thanks is a very tough task because of the Thanksgiver has to include all the parties, those are concerning for the same topic. Now, first I would like to thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Deputy Pro Vice Chancellor, and Deputy PVC sir that they have allowed us to having the summit with the Witty Gossip. Again, I would like to thanks to the Witty Gossip group that they have chosen the wonderful topic global peace and sustainable development. Under this theme, the clean water and sanitation. Global peace. Our Honorable Prime Minister already said that यह समय युद्ध का नहीं है. It means what? India is contributing continuously towards the global peace and sustainable development. Yes, in 1993, United Nations decided that we need the clean water and sanitation. All other participants, Dr. Ankur Saxena, Mukesh Porwal, Vinitha Nair, and G.K. Sharma, they have all highlighted the importance of the clean water and sanitation. Dr. Ankur Saxena highlighted from the Rig Veda. It is already in our Rig Veda. It is already in our all mythological books, but somehow we forget about it. Once again, we have to be join the hands and understand the importance of the clean water and sanitation. If you go long back, all these civilizations are developed near the various kind of the rivers. Sindhu Ghati Sabhyata, you all have studied in your various programs. Developed near the Sindhu Nadi. In the same way, Ganga, the river Narmada, the civilizations was developed near all these rivers. So very much thankful to the Dr. Ankur Saxena, Mukesh Porwal, Vinitha Nair, G.K. Sharma, students, Tamanna Kukreja, Harinder Yadav, Tanishka Vyas, and Supriya Pathak, and Iriza from the Witty Gossip group, that they have contributed a lot for the giving the platform such type of the summits, because they highlighted the basic importance of the society. Thank you very much.
Once again, thank you very much, Team Medicapes University. Dear Laura, now you can switch on your camera. Yes, dear. Dear, would you like to say something about your experience related to the Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit? Please share your experience, dear.
Hello, everyone. Greetings from Romania. First of all, I would like to congratulate you on this wonderful event. The Global Sustainable Development Summit is a really great opportunity for learning and for sharing experience and knowledge. And today's topic, clean water and sanitation, is indeed very important because all communities in the world have been created around bodies of water. So water is the essence of life. That is why we should cherish it, and we should do whatever we can to protect this treasure that has been given to us, that sustains life and helps us to be on this wonderful planet. And there are very easy ways we can do this. And as educators, we need to tell our students how they can help our planet, what they can do, what is in their power to achieve. No matter how young they are, they can still have a contribution. And it's wonderful to hear so many great speakers here today telling us what we can do to help. Thank you so much. Congratulations to all, and keep doing your best for this world. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Thank you, dear Laura, for joining us. Thank you very much. Dear, would you be able to do this? Yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes. Please set your smartphone, dear. Okay, I think Laura is joined us from with the smartphone. So thank you very much, dear Laura, for joining us from the land of Romania. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Team Medicapes University, for joining us, for the collaborating with us on the day 6. Thank you. Thank you, Estara. Thank you, Christiana. Thank you, all the guest speakers. Thank you, Philippines. Thank you, the university, the JESH Rose Memorial University from the Philippines. Thank you, all the faculty members from the University of Philippines and all the students for joining us on the day 6. Thank you. Now it's a time to say goodbye. I, Dr. Supriya Pathak, signing off. Tomorrow we will just meet and address the goal 7, which is the affordable and clean energy. So thank you very much. Thank you all of you.